Hi there, welcome to Copley Tarot. My name is Alina, and I'm going to be following up on a much delayed video um, explaining the cards that I pulled for Kamala Harris on August 7th when she announced her running mate, and then taking it all up to the debate that's gonna take place in a few hours, actually in about an hour. So I wanted to make sure that this got out before the debate. And so let us begin with the cards that I pulled for her when she announced her running mate. She got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which says, there's a little bit of um, disharmony in the house. Things aren't what they should be. There might be a little, there might be disagreements. There might be problems with finances, and when it comes to finances, of course, we're talking about uh, election donations and where people are putting their money, whether on her or somebody else or the former president, because she chose Tim Walz. There are people who were just waiting to see who her choice would be before they decided to jump ship. Then, of course, there's others who are not happy that she has not been definitive about her stance on what's going on in Gaza, and they're looking for somebody to stand up and say, no, this isn't the usual narrative that we've been hearing for decades. This is different now. We have the internet. You cannot lie to us anymore. We want to know what you're going to do about it. So there's other people who were waiting, and while they're happy with her choice, because Tim Walz seems like a very personable man who has a track record of doing the right thing by the people of his state. It's not the whole two-state solution narrative that has only benefited one side is not enough for more progressive Democrats anymore. Um, all right, so yeah, she's going to have to work really, really, really hard for this win, in other words. And so I think that with the former president getting the emperor, he was loving it. He was loving it, feeling very smug, feeling like the emperor, feeling like daddy, if you will, the one who's in charge, and you can't knock him off his pedestal because he's the head of the household, and in this case, he thinks of himself as the head of the country and the one who got wronged in the last election, etc. So it seemed like he was kind of happy that she went with Walz because he felt it would guarantee his win. Now, just for fun, I pulled cards on had she chosen Josh Shapiro as her running mate, how would that have worked for her? And she got strength. So it would have been an easier race for her, if you will. Oh yeah, and he got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands reverse, sorry. So for her, it would have been an easier win. She wouldn't have had to work as hard. And but I think that there was something about that pairing that made her feel like she wouldn't stand out as the actual person running for president. And I think she wanted to set a better example, not only as the woman who has come closest to the Oval Office, but also as a woman of color. And she wants to set an example as somebody who can do it for herself, on her own merits, her own skills, and her own experience. Now, had she chosen Josh Shapiro, we have the former president as the Queen of Wands reversed, and that's like somebody who. Mm, uh, it would have really knocked him off his game because that would have made him feel more insecure. There are people who he would not have had their support had she chosen Shapiro. He knows it would have been like a clean win for her. Um, yeah, and he would have been incredibly envious and weakened by her position, by his position with that pairing. But that's not the way it happened. So let's see what I pulled now before the presidential debate. For her, I got the Two of Pentacles reversed, and for him, this time he's the one who gets the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles reversed for Kamala is that despite appearances, and just from the beginning, like when I said, when I pulled the Ten of Pentacles reversed for her when she announced, um, she's not comfortable. She's not feeling 100% secure. Not only that, she's not feeling super comfortable on this stage either. I think her element is more um, a more controlled environment where she is the authority and with less scrutiny. And here, he's always the wild card, so she doesn't know how he's going to react because he fights like a child. He doesn't debate. He argues and he fights and he throws insults. His debating skills are non-existent. And I'm not saying that because I do or do not support him. I'm saying it because it's the truth. So she would be following the rules of debate, and he would be all over the place. So I kind of hope that the microphones stay open. Anyway, yeah, despite appearances, despite all the smiles and like all the posturing that everything's a-okay, everything is not okay. She's gonna be sweating this one out, and it's because she knows she can't be all things to all people. She knows her win is not guaranteed. She knows that unless she tackles that some of the people are on the fence about her and need to hear what they need to hear. Um, yeah, she's not going to tell them what they want to hear. But she's well aware that her win isn't guaranteed. It really isn't. We're looking to her uh, to be different, not to be the lesser of two evils. And she knows that that's not what her party delivers. And that's also that maybe on a personal level, she is not able to deliver. Um, so she's delivering on what she's expected to be, which is vague. And to keep people, try her hardest to keep people from going over to the former president's side. And that's, inevitable. Some will, some won't. Um, the choice that she made um, for doing things her way was kind of the catalyst for this sentiment, and the only thing that could have changed it was more definitive um, positions on certain on certain issues. And for him, he's got the Ten of Pentacles reverse, which is very interesting. In this case, unlike Kamala in the previous poll on August 7, this is his family. I think he's facing big, huge personal challenges from financial disasters that may not have been announced yet to major family quarrels. Um, that's yet to be seen. All the PR machines are at work for these two nonstop. But I think things are very, very messy in his home, not on his team, but in his home. Um, I think he's feeling insecure about today. But I think he's also going to be extra nasty. Whatever he's going through at home, he's going to be extra nasty tonight, um, and I think it's going to show. He's going to become a little bit unhinged, maybe. Um, yeah, and that's actually going to attract some more people to his side because that's what some people like. They like this kind of vulgar, I'm going to do things and I'm going to do it my way, and they think that's leadership. Unfortunate for everybody else who doesn't agree with that, but yeah, I think that's going to attract some people to his side. Um, Here's the other one. Here's the plot twist. I think he's going to throw some red herrings in there. I think he may talk about a ceasefire, only not to deliver later. I think what he wants is the support of people, and he wants it tied up. He wants to put a bow on it, and he wants it to be his. So I think he's going to say some things that are going to make some of us scratch our heads. It's like, whoa, did he just say that? And it's going to make some people believe him. And if he happens to win, he's going to pull back and change his mind. And yeah, it was never his intention. It was just to be more definitive than Kamala. Anyway, that's what I got. Let's see what happens. And if you like, maybe you don't like my prediction, but if you find it intriguing and you like my work, I would love for you to like this video, subscribe, share maybe, and leave your comments. Let's talk about it. Thanks again.